my name is Fran, and today we're actually going to make steam buns. There are two types of dough that we have to make. So first I'll show you dough A. What you need for dough A is plain flour. What I've used in the past is White Wings premium plain flour, but you can use any plain flour. And of course you need dry yeast. So you got to make sure that it's best before date. It's not too late, so it's still within the time frame. So you only need one sachet, and of course water, which I'm going to get from the tap. If you see my mom, that's my mom Lillian in the background. Okay, of course what you need is also a standing mixer. This makes it easier for you to mix the ingredient. And sorry, I forgot my helper. This is Tweety. He's also going to help and chirp every now and then. So what you need is standing mixer, and you need an apparatus like Captain Hook's hand. Something similar. It's a bread mixer apparatus. So before that, of course, you need 2 cups of plain flour. Get your cutlet ready. Measure of 2 cups. You don't really have to sieve this because the yeast should actually make it rise. Alright. And I put my sachet of yeast. Having problems tearing? Scissors? Empty the whole thing. And then if you can come over here, have a look. Just let it go. Now while it's mixing, I'm going to pour water slowly. Now slowly, okay? That's the important thing. Because you don't want too much. Otherwise you have to put in more flour and probably more yeast. That's a trick with any cooking. You have to actually add water little bit by little bit. Right, sweetie? So have a look here. So we'll start to mix around together. And you can start seeing that it's clumping together. Keep adding. Now you can start seeing that it's starting to gather into a dough. It's very simple. 3 ingredients for dough A. It's plain flour, yeast, and water. It doesn't even have to be warm. It's just normal water from the tap. Or you can have filtered water if you prefer. So look at it now, it's starting to clump up together like a dough. The machine is working hard. It's only on setting 1, so you don't have to go at it too fast. Starting to gather all the material in one dough. you'll find that the total amount of water is about 150 to about 250 ml in total. One thing to note is it actually depends on the amount, the material, the quality of it, and that will tell you how much material you use. So if you can come back and have a look, you start to crumple in one dough and it's not sticking to the sides. Have a look at that. So when it happens, you stop that. Slowly pull it out. See, it doesn't really stick to your skin. So just take it off. See that? It's really good dough now. So what you do, this is what I normally do, because I need this for the next dough. You just kind of knead it up a bit. Put it in another bowl, because it needs to rise. Have a look at the size. It needs to rise 2 to 3 times this size. So what I do is get a mug. It has to be put in a warm environment, so I usually put it in the water about 1 minute or so, warm it up, and then I'll put this bowl in there, switched off of course, and I'll have a tea towel to cover it up. Alright? And you have to actually leave it for about half an hour to 1 hour in that warm environment for it to rise. So that's dough A. We'll come back to do dough B later.